Here we go again. I've made that this feckin' gimbal thing again, as you can tell by the super shakes. I'm back in Runcorn, doing all our yesterdays and a little bit of history. This, or that, Castle Rise chippy used to be, in my opinion, the best chippy in Runcorn. Unfortunately, it's deep in the heart of woolly backland, so in them days, you wouldn't go, you'd always have to nominate somebody who didn't have a Scouse accent. I don't know what it's like now, obviously, but happy memories. As well as subject to woolly backland, I wanted to do a little bit about the border thing. I think I'm making this up, but in the early 70s it was really bad between the Scousers and the Woolies, which is probably a derogatory term now, but that's what it was called then. So I'm sure there's a shortcut up here onto the Boston Avenue, and then I can get the bridge in, which was the border. Not quite as rough as I thought it was going to be after last night. Probably just getting immune to hangovers now. Oh yeah, there's a shortcut. Bear with me. Somebody just asked me for directions, and I actually knew where he was going after all these years. It's actually by the old lard factory, where those of you who are familiar with Runcorn caught fire in late 70s. A factory full of lard going on fire, can you imagine it? That was huge. And now they're building some much needed houses, because Runcorn has a real need for more housing. Nearly there. After this I've got to go down to do my where I used to live, 8 to 16 I think years, not the house. Right, coming up onto Boston Avenue. Now this is the Borderland. If I turn around here, get this in. The bridge at the bottom used to be the border between them and us, and you crossed it at your pedal. And every year at the carnival, the fair used to come up to Latham Avenue, which is up there. So as soon as you crossed underneath that bridge, you stopped talking, because you didn't want anybody to hear your accent. Of course, it was different once you got the fair, because it was all dead loud. And again, coming back, and it was bad. It was quite scary at times. Only obviously one of the kids, but bad enough. I think things just calmed down obviously now because they're all grown up, but it's a bit sad, isn't it? I can understand them. All them lovely countryside gone over. Bloody odd. Some of them houses they built were really... Southgate. Oh, if you don't know what Southgate is, Google Southgate. Dreadful. So I'm going to cut off now because I'm going to do a bit more walk up to where my houses are, and hopefully I'm going to catch up with an old friend who I had a bit of a falling out with, but I'm too old for all that now. So see you in a bit. And behind me, am I on shot again? Oops. 31 Holton Brow. That's where myself, our John and our David all spent our teenage years. So you can imagine my poor mother and father putting up with all that. All them teenage hormones rampaging through the house. And when they moved in 1976, they bought a really posh dining table, which is now in my possession. And you can imagine the amount of arguments, discussions, Christmas dinners, just good times and bad times over that table. And now I've got it. And it's great to have. Family heirloom. And this place behind me, which is a complete and utter dump now, it used to be the Spa garage, where I had my very first job. Well, actually it was over there in the garage as the petrol pump attendant on YTS, £17.50 a week. God, showed me age there. And now down to hedge hay. Hey, hey, hey. Right, we're now in hedge hay, where I lived from 8 to 14. I've just had a serious row with my gimbal, it's back in the bag, and so back to shaky camera mode. Anyway, I can safely say I've been in 80% of these houses. So we'll start with Chrissy and Bob used to do my hair, Monica Evans and Joan Margaret, who'll be friends with forever. Dobson's Stephen. Harry's Carol, Lynn, Lynette, Janice. There's another one. Oh, I can't remember now. Hangover, I hate them. O'Connell's. I'll send you a message, I'll tell you your house is on the video. Please on my Facebook as well. Lila. His son, can't remember his name now either. Mate of our David, I think. Go down there, they were a big family, I can't remember their name either. I had a daughter called Josie. Linda Mosley, also on my Facebook page. Hi Lynn. Not sure about that one. That was the O'Connells, friends of our Davids. Wilson's. There's that one. Alright, I used to live here, I'm just doing a quick recap. 28, that was my room up there. And last one was the Wallies, Williams, Walsers. Alright lads, many happy memories. A couple of bad ones as well, but we won't go there. This is a happy one. And now I'm off to see cattle, I hope. See you in a bit. Right, previous video, I did the Witch's Grave in Runcorn. And apparently I have found the wrong place. But I've just found the right place. And that there in front, what you don't fall over, is the steps, or what left of them. Pan around, you can see the solid walls. All the way around. More stones down here. But you can see how high up it was built. And how scary it could have been for daft little kids. And somewhere in the middle here is where the pedestal was. There's nothing remaining of that. I haven't got much of that there. Oh, that's probably what's left of it. So, apologies for getting it wrong. Finally getting it right. Still a bit spooky, I have to admit. Wouldn't want to come down here on Halloween. Right, off to the train.